What's up, guys? This video has been sponsored by Birch. I know you guys remember that amazing Birch mattress I got a while back. I love it, and I definitely want you guys to shop their sale. Make sure you guys go to www.birchliving/taylorgirls.com to get your $400 off plus 2 free pillows. You do not want to miss. Click the links down below to shop this sale. It's amazing.
Making a year on my neck. Yeah, so big bags. Can't do no relationship, they don't last. I surpass any bitch that tried to make me look bad. I put the cheese out there so I can find the red. Ain't no going back. God got my bag. Pray I never lag. Me and my sister one, it ain't no tit for tat. Got my exes coming back to back like some good crack.
Okay, what's up, y'all? Back in another video. So I'm doing a question and answer, new mommy edition. I have so many people, so many new moms, so many expecting moms that have just been flooding my DM with all these questions. So I said, okay, you know what? I'll pick a few questions from a couple of people. That's that new mommy yarn, okay? That's that you'd be sleeping while the baby sleep yarn. But I just said, okay, I'll pick a couple of questions from moms that have questions for me to, I guess, I don't know what y'all want to know, but y'all been asking me hella questions, so I picked a few questions I'm gonna answer for y'all. Hopefully that helps people, expecting moms, new moms, people that already got babies, whoever. Hopefully whatever questions that I did choose to answer, it helped y'all in some type of way. But before we get in the video, y'all know we gotta do the intro. Oh, what's good? Oh, what's up? Can a new mommy get a love? One more time, what's good? Oh, what's up? Can a new mommy get a love? Hold on. Can a new mommy get a love? Can a new mommy get a love? Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling rested. My mama kept the baby last night. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm in a good spirit. I'm in a very good spirit. Baby sleep. Baby daddy watch your baby while I record. I'm 8. I'm feeling good. How you feeling? What you feeling? I hope you're feeling good, because I'm feeling great. Okay, so I had a lot of questions. First question is, what is the hardest thing? Let me screenshot this. What is the hardest thing you have faced since becoming a new mom? It's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the hardest thing that I've experienced becoming a mom is adjusting, time management, and adjusting to my new life. I think I was fighting the fact that I was thinking that I was going to be able to go back to doing the same old things the day she was doing before she got pregnant, before I had the baby, and that's not the case. Everything has changed, from my sleeping schedule to my eating schedule, to my recording schedule. So the things that I used to could just get up and do, I can't. And I think the hardest thing for me was adjusting to this new life that I've never had to adjust to, because I'm so used to just looking after me, doing what I want to do, get up, do what I got to do, and go about my day and come back home and do what I want to do. Now is I got another life, so I have to keep in mind, you got to breastfeed, you got to make sure you got milk before you leave. If you did, you got to make sure you got enough bottles in the refrigerator so that your baby ain't starving, because she's not on no type of formula, period. So it was adjusting to this new time management and just managing my schedule overall. Like, while she's napping, I got to nap, so that when we up tonight, I'm not frustrated with her. And I think that me just adjusting to time, the timing of things, has been the hardest thing for me, because it's almost like she controlling me right now. Like, she telling me what to do. And that's been the hardest thing. I'm like, damn, how the fuck a newborn baby is telling me what to do already? So that has definitely been, the hardest thing. Next question is, are you afraid to show Dream on the internet? My baby is drop dead gorgeous, baby. I'm ready to show. I'm like, I cannot wait for y'all to see her goddamn newborn pictures, baby. My baby is drop dead gorgeous, okay? I'm not afraid to show her. I just want to make sure that when I do show her, that it's strategically planned out. If y'all know, I'm a Capricorn, so I want to make sure that I maximize on me showing my baby, because me showing her is not benefiting me in those type of way, unless I'm benefiting off of it. I get something, you get something, we both get something, then okay, cool. So I'm just strategically planning out the reveal of my baby. So that's what the holdup is. It's not that I'm afraid to show her. It's just I want to make sure that it's planned out strategically, and it's not me just throwing a picture of my baby up there to the world, and it's not the way I want it to be displayed. Next question is, how are you feeling mentally after having a baby? I think in the initial beginning, my mental was a little messed up, because like I said, I wasn't getting no sleep. I barely was eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been dropping weight like crazy, and it just was adjusting to everything. So I was just mentally broken. I'm not gonna lie, I was mentally broken, very emotional. I haven't cried since that last video that I posted. So I think I'm doing a lot better, and I've been faithfully taking those those placenta pills, because they do help with postpartum depression and stuff like that. And I think they've been definitely helping me kind of keep a balanced mindset about things. Sometimes I'll get in a state where I'm in the house by myself, and I'm just looking, at everybody else kind of move on with their life and do what they. Sometimes I get sad, and I'm like, damn, I can't wait till I'm able to go back out and do stuff or me and Dream can go out the house and do stuff together and stuff like that. Right now, it's just like, she don't got no immune system, so I don't want to have her out, and then she gets sick, and I'm stressed out even more. So, yeah. So I think I'm better. I'm a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. Next question is, do you strictly breastfeed, or do you switch between breast milk and formula? I strictly breastfeed. I don't let her latch. I only pump. I tried to do the latching thing, but she wasn't latching right, and just felt like she was biting my nipple off. So I just said, okay, baby, I want you to drink breast milk. So I've just been pumping. I literally just pump. I use the Medela. I think it's called the Medela or Medela. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This yellow and white. That's the breast pump I use. I actually love it. I love it. I try to pump every hour and a half to 2 hours. But my nipples let me know. They start leaking. They let me know when it's time for me to pump. I try to get 2 bottles every time I pump. Like, one breast usually, because my baby is only eating 2 to 3 ounces of milk. So usually my breasts pump out literally 3 ounces of milk. So each one. So they usually be like 2 bottles. So I love it. Next question is, what are some things that have changed about you since you've had the baby? The only thing that's really changed, I got a couple stretch marks. I got a couple stretch marks. That's it. That's really the only thing that's changed. Nothing else has really changed. My body is like literally snapping back. Let me show you my stomach. Shit is literally going down. Like, it's going down. So I ain't got too much more to go. So I just got this little bit of baby fat, and then I got these little stretch marks here on the side. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. But, and I got a couple of stretch marks right here in the front. But other than that, that's it. Ouch. Other than that, that is it. That's the only things that's really changed about me. Okay, if you're experiencing postpartum depression, what's the method of dealing with it? Everybody's dealing is different. I think me personally, I've been able to deal with mine by just looking at Dream. I look at her and I be like, damn, me being emotional is only gonna make you emotional. And you know, they can sense when you're sad, they can sense when you're happy. And sometimes when I would cry, she would cry. And that would hurt me even more, because like, damn, she know I'm crying. And she wouldn't be just doing like, you know, like normal crying. Like she would be like crying, like really like somebody killing her crying. And I was like, damn, I don't know if that's because I'm sad and I'm feeling bad. So, for me, it was just looking at her, like, you know, talking to her and just letting her know, like, you know, I'm happy you're here, and just being positive about things. So for me, it just was looking at my daughter and talking to her, being able to, you know, have somebody that confides in me, because she depends on me. So that's what's been helping me get through it. When I get real sad, I just talk to her, or I look at her and I'll talk to her. We'll just be having a conversation. So that's how I've been able to deal with mine. And I think a lot of the times, a lot of my depression came from being really tired, like just being tired. Because my daughter, she'll literally get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and stay up to 7 o'clock in the morning. So you can only imagine if you ain't got no sleep at all, no nap during the day, and the baby get up at 2 and stay up consistently whining to 7. That shit will tire you out, and you're wore out. So I think was where a lot of my pain came from, was just being tired. And I was just getting frustrated, because it's like, what are you crying for? I done changed you, I done birthed you, I done fed you. What is it now? So, yeah. Next question was, did it feel weird pushing out a baby? I didn't get to push a baby out. It felt weird. It felt a little weird when they cut me open to pull the baby out my stomach, because I had a C-section. I could just feel tugging. Like I literally could feel all the tugging, but I couldn't feel no pain. It just felt like somebody was just, you know, like literally just pulling stuff out of my stomach. So that's how that went. But I didn't get to push the baby. I didn't have that luxury. What's the biggest fear as a new mommy? I don't think I have any fears. I think a challenge, I guess a challenge that I'm nervous about is just being the best mom that I could be, and being able to really be there 100% for my child. I think that's the only challenge. Just making sure that I'm able to be soft, you know, because I'm so blunt, so straightforward, and I want to be able to be emotional and compassionate and understanding versus just being blunt. Like, if my daughter comes out to me and she's like, Mom, I'm feeling this and that, I'm like, okay, well, bitch, beat the bitch ass. You know, it's more so, okay, well, this is how you deal with this is how you deal with that. So I think that the only challenge that I'm facing is just having more of a softer side and not being so blunt, and being able to be inviting so that she can come and talk to me and she don't have to go outside and talk to all these other people when most kids do. But I want her to be able to know, okay, I can talk to my mom about this or about that, and I feel like she's judging me. She's just giving me her opinion, or she's just telling me right. So I think that's the only challenge that I hope that I can overcome, is just being able to be inviting, because sometimes I can be very not inviting, and people probably don't want to talk to me. They're like, okay, this bitch gonna talk shit about me, or she about to chop me off, or she's about to just say something crazy. So I want to be able to be inviting and open with my child about things. So that's that. How was the first night having Dream home? It was terrible. She pooped on me, or she sharted on me. She stayed up all night. It was not a vibe. She was better in the hospital. But everybody say their first night home is like terrible. But she wasn't too bad, but she just stayed up all night. I think it was just her getting adjusted to the new environment. My breast milk hadn't completely come in yet, so I was still trying to feed her on Similac, and I don't think not Similac, it was Enfamil. I don't think the Enfamil was agreeing with her stomach right, so her poop was just terrible, okay? Terrible. So, it was terrible. I'm glad we're over that. How many hours of sleep do I get? I get about 4 to 5 hours of sleep. If I take a nap when she takes naps, like she's sleeping right now, like I really, instead of recording, I should be asleep. But I'm up working. If I was napping, like she's been asleep for an hour, if I take naps during the day, like she does, then I'll probably get about 6 to 8 hours of sleep, which is normal. But I usually be up. I'm tired now. I usually be up all during the day. So by the time nighttime come, I'll be wore out. But like, if I'm up like this and don't get no rest, I get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. But if I get some naps during the day like her, I get about 6 hours. But that's throughout the day, not a consistent, like most people that they go to sleep at 8 and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. No. It's like I get 6 hours of sleep throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like when I nap with her. That's it. Okay, what advice would you give new moms or moms to be? Take the time to rest. Take this time to focus on you. It's been hard for me because this is something that I just, it's just unheard of for me. But the more and more I'm in the house, and the more and more I've taken the time, and the more and more I'm spending time with my child, I'm learning her, I'm learning myself, I'm learning new things about myself, and I'm getting rest. Like I don't even have bags in my eyes like I normally do. I've been taking the time to focus on daysha, and focus on me and my baby. So just take the time. We be so quick to get back outside and get back doing what we was doing before we was pregnant, but us having that time, those 6 weeks matter. Whether you take the full 6 weeks or not, having that 6 weeks of off time and time to vibe with your baby and time to vibe with yourself and get your mental health back right is needed. It's needed 100% of the time because I ain't had this much rest in my life, period. So me being able to just stay home and just chill and not have much to do, just record videos in the house or things like that is needed. It's very needed, especially when you've had a C-section, because you moving too fast could make you have a setback. And I kind of had a little setback because I was moving too fast. I was so ready to start moving stuff around, trying to pick up stuff, and I then fucked around and opened my scar back up. So definitely when you have a C-section, take the time. Please take the time, because I'm here to tell you, you don't want a setback. You don't want your scar looking fucked up. You don't want to be having to go back to the hospital. I had to go to the doctor 2-3 times. Shit draining out. Just looking crazy. So take the time. That's my advice to new moms. Don't be in a rush. Take your time to heal. You got all the time in the world. And if you need help, ask. If you need a break, ask. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to new moms. I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm about to go take my nap. Make sure y'all comment some more videos y'all want me to do. If you have not subscribed to my family channel yet, head on over there to subscribe. I'm going to put the links down below. And if you are interested in seeing my baby's first photo shoot photos, make sure you fill out the questionnaire down below so you can get added to her close friends to see those reveals. Don't play with me. Play with your nigga. Click the links down below. Simple.